Koholo, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Shalom to the house of David, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to you brothers on the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth and righteousness and sincerity. Okay, basically, man, I just wanted to do this sit down because, you know, on my way home today, man, I witnessed something, man. It just made me think about, you know, how, hey, man, Israel, man, you know, the world basically in these days, man, there's no love in the world, man. All right, there's no love amongst people, man. Everybody's for themselves, you know. Nobody really, like, except for the brotherhood, man, like, nobody really thinks of others, man. All right, everybody just thinks about themselves, man. All you see them doing is on their phones, you know. Like, somebody could be in need of help, man, they just won't care, you know. Like let's say somebody dropped down, was having a heart attack or something like that, people just stand there and watch, you know. Majority of people just pull out, you know, their phones or whatever, trying to record it and stuff. You know, nobody really, you know, try to see if they're all right, you know, or call the cops or something like that, you know. Like people, the love is just gone, man. All right, like, hey, man, like, I remember I went on vacation last year or so in Ghana. Hey, man, over there, you walk outside your house, man, you don't even know the person. They see you in the morning, be like, oh, hey, good morning, man, how you doing? You know, they have that you know, that vibe, you know, like people actually care for each other there, man. But here, hey, man, that don't exist. Okay, you walk past somebody, man, they're just walking zombies. Okay, like, we were walking home today, my brother and I, you know, and we just see like this somebody just pours out some water out their window onto a path where everybody walks, and it just splashes on these two little children, you know. And it's just like, yo, man, like, that's so inconsiderate. Like, they don't, like, why would you do that? Who does that? You know, you just pour water out your window like that, knowing people walking down there, you know, and you don't even look out to see who's there, man, you know. Well, it was some sort of liquid. We don't know what it was, but it's just like thinking about that, man. That's something inconsiderate, you know. And it's just like, as Israelites, man, like, we shouldn't be known for that. Okay, like, we're the ones with the most violence in between us, you know, quote unquote gang violence and all that stuff, man. You know, always want to kill each other and stuff like that, man. And we supposed to be the Lord's chosen people, man. Okay, I'm gonna get the scripture real quick. This is Philippians chapter 2, verse 4. It says, look not every man on his own things, but every man also on the things of others. Okay, and you can equate the scripture with you know, with Israel right now, because, like, they don't follow the scripture for anything, man. You know, everybody just, oh, how they gonna benefit? You know, what's in it for me? Okay, it's not people don't genuinely help people anymore. Okay, so it's become like a strange thing when you actually do a kind act just out of the kindness of your heart. It's a strange thing to people now. Okay, because I remember my brother was telling me, he was on the subway and these kids came in, you know, they were selling chocolate or whatever. Hey, they came up to him, they were like, oh, you want to buy chocolate? He gave him like a $5 bill or whatever, and the kid was trying to pull out the chocolate. He was like, no, forget it, you can keep it, it's all right, you know. And then the people in the train just start looking at him, like, staring at him like he's he just like did something crazy, you know. But it's just like, that goes to show how people in this day, man, they wouldn't even think to do that, you know. But just that act alone, it's just like, it's a surprise to people when it really shouldn't be, you know. It should be something normal. Okay, like being kind to each other, you know, like actually loving people, that should be normal. Okay, but even out of the world, man, that things like that happen in the truth, man. You got people who will see a brother going through something and that won't even care, you know. Like, if they're not told to do it, they're not gonna do it, you know. Like, they won't just out of their own heart try to look out for a brother, you know, and see how they do and check up on them or something like that, you know. Or even if it's financial, help them out, you know. They'll do it just so they won't look bad in front of people, you know, or just for the way they will look. You know, they won't do it out of the sincerity of their heart, man. All right, and that's wicked. Okay, that's wicked as all hell, man. The Lord's not looking at that, man, because if that's the kind of heart you got, man, how you gonna be a king? Okay, if you selfish and you thinking about only yourself, man, how you gonna be a king? How you gonna rule over people, man? Okay, that's not how a king. That's not the mentality a king's supposed to have, man. He's supposed to care about people. Okay, genuinely. All right. This is this is Romans chapter 13, verse 8. Okay, it says, owe no man anything but to love one another, for he that loveth another hath fulfilled the law. Okay, it says hath fulfilled the law. Okay, so it's talking about Israel, because we were the ones that were given the law. It says what? It's in the law to love one another. Okay, so hey man, it's like, why should there even have to be a law to love somebody? You know, like your fellow brethren. Why should we have to be a law to love your fellow brethren, man? That's how much we've fallen off. Like, and on top of that, people are breaking that law. You know, they don't really care about it. Okay, Yahushua, you gotta be. You talk about you want to be like Yahushua or whatever. He had the most love, man, to come and sacrifice himself for us. You know, when he could have just been like, you know what? Nah, I'm not trying to take all that beatings on my back and all that pain, man. I'll just enjoy the kingdom by myself. You know, but that was out of all love that he did that for us. Okay, and so if you're trying to be like Yahushua, man, hey man, if no man could go through what he went through, but you can try. You know, you can try your best to be like him, because the scripture says, be ye perfect as your Father in heaven is, you know, and so you can try, but if you out here, you can't even love it. The scripture says, if you can't love the brother you see, how you gonna love the Most High? You know, and so that's something I noticed, man. It's like, yo, but thinking about it, man, if you really think about it, this is all Esau's fault, you know, because like the scriptures say in Job, you know, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked, and so that's the vibration that's on the earth right now. You know, wickedness, selfishness, you know, only caring about themselves, you know, and that's why people are like that. You know, who's pushing out the most technology? Who's pushing out these iPhones and all that stuff, man? Esau. Okay, and that's what got our people all messed up, man. Everything is Snapchat this, Snapchat that. Oh, let me get your Snapchat, let me get this. People don't really talk to each other face to face anymore. You know, like they could talk as much as they want on social media. The minute they get face to face, it becomes an awkward situation where they're just like, hey, hello, you know, and then that's it. Like what kind of world is that? You know, that's not something that that's not why the Lord created us. All right, the Lord didn't like we're supposed to be a nation. Okay, we're supposed to stand together. We're supposed to love one another. Okay, but that love in Israel is not there anymore. Okay, it's gone. You know, people don't. Everything is me. You know, that's the mindset of people these days, man. Me. You know, they can see somebody suffering, they don't really care because it's not happening to them. You know, but that's a messed up mentality to have, man. And if especially for brothers, man, that we should be the last people having to you know, be checked on that. Okay, because we out here trying to keep the laws, we out here trying to, you know, follow the scriptures and stuff like that, man. The scriptures say love one another, man. So you shouldn't be having any brothers not loving another brother, you know, sincerely. Okay, that shouldn't even be an issue. All right, that's something that people in the world do, not us. Okay, and so the Lord is watching that, man. And if you like that, man, you don't have love in your heart, man. You're not sincere. The Lord is he's going to deal with you. Okay, because then you're just a wolf in sheep's clothing, because you don't really care about the sheep. You don't really care about the Lord. Okay. But you know, I just want to do that sit down, man, because it's like that's something that was weighing heavy on my mind, man. Like, yo, the love is gone, man. The love ain't real anymore, and we supposed to be called Israel, man. Okay, but you know, with that, I would say call Lo Yahba Hashem Yahushua. I hope that was edifying, man. You guys sincerely have that love, okay? Because the Lord had that love, and we got to be like Him. All right. But with that, let me say Shalom.